how to dispose the paper on which Allah's name is written. As far as disposing of papers on which Allah's name is written, or some verse of the glorious Quran are written on these papers, the first thing that we should do is we should collect all of these papers and keep them together in our house. And then the next step what we can do is we can put these papers in designated boxes. In certain countries in the world, for example in Saudi Arabia, they have special designated boxes wherein it is written on these boxes, al-awraq dhat al-hurma, that papers that are sacred. So you can place these papers wherein Allah's name has been written into these boxes, if these boxes are available in your country. If these boxes are not available in your country, then the other option is that you can burn these papers. So you collect these papers together, and rather than throwing them in the dustbin or in the trash, which would be disrespectful to these papers and to the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what we can do is burn these papers. And this is the opinion of the scholars. And we know at the time of Uthman radiallahu anh, during the caliphate of Uthman radiallahu anh, when he compiled the glorious Quran into one compilation. After the compilation was completed, Uthman radiallahu anh, he ordered that all the other copies of the glorious Quran that individual people have, bits and pieces of the glorious Quran, that they should be burned in order to avoid confusion and dispute. So the scholars, they say that if you have certain papers which you want to dispose, so what you can do is that you can burn these papers. So you should collect these papers and you can burn it. The other option that you have is you can bury it into the ground. The other option that you can have is you can put it into the sea. And these are the options that you have, and this is the opinion of the scholars, and even according to the Standing Committee of Fatwa, Fatawa al-Lajna Daima in Saudi Arabia, they have said regarding disposing of papers on which Allah's name has been written, that you can burn them or you can bury it into the ground. And this is also the opinion of Sheikh Abdulaziz bin Baz, and also the opinion of Sheikh Muhammad bin Salih al-Uthaymeen, rahimahumullah, may Allah have mercy on them. So we cannot disrespect these papers, and we should not throw these papers on which Allah's name has been written or verse of the glorious Quran is written. We should not throw these papers into the garbage or into the trash, because it would be disrespectful for these papers on which Allah's name has been written. So I hope that answers your question.